here for you. Okay, so hit the performance button next. And now we've got some speeds here, V1, VR and V2.
Yeah.
Now these are the takeoff performance speeds. Now V1 is a really important speed. It's called committal speed, otherwise dramatically known as the point of no return. Okay, and so just push the throttles forward for takeoff, you accelerate down the runway, something goes bang. Before that speed, so say the speed's at 120, before 120, something goes wrong, you can bring the throttles back, you can engage reverse thrust, apply the brakes, and you can stop before you reach the runway without taking off. Now, that speed or above, you get to 120, you've got to go, and parts of that speed. So anyway, very quick speed. Now VR is the rotate speed, so as we said, I'm not called V1 rotate. Now flight control, we feel flight control. This is fun list.
Do all inputs.
For V1 rotate, all you do is you pull back nice and gently until you feel the pressure starting to come on. So pull back a bit more, hold it down there. Okay, now you hold it, close it up, get to the climb altitude, you take off, I'll take that head, so you stay back in the middle, gently back in the middle. That's it. And then once you've set it, the aircraft will just climb away, and walk the wheels up.
So this, when I fly
So quite just really now it's just really sensitive to pitch, which pitches the upground movement. It's not as sensitive and low, but you just want to be quite gentle with it. Okay. So nothing. Try to do this. Try to do. And also, if you're making a flight control adjustment, try not to do that with it. If you only put control into it, make it nice and positive.
Okay. What's the rubber?
Machine guns.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. Most people go, yeah, is it? Yeah. And your first bounce is it, right? Autopilot disconnect.
Okay.
Alright, so disconnect the autopilot and you use that on final approach.
Yeah.
Two presses the button on disconnect. Okay. The V2 is the safety speed and
Sorry, I missed something. So one I is rotate. VR is what?
that's
Sorry.
rotate.
Rotate. Okay.
Go back.
Yeah.
V2 is the safety speed. And what that is you get the engine forward, just have to take off. That's the speed you have to get the engine forward. The aircraft will climb quite rapidly on the left. Now these speeds are quite close, especially the short ones. So when you reach one, it means you feel you're at one. There's much after. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now these figures depend on what factors. So middle speed depends on what things. So constantly with the short runway, longer the runway, you can afford to extend the takeoff run because you've got a lot longer to stop. Alright, so runway length, temperature outside, atmospheric pressure, wind direction, speed, any slope on the runway and any contamination on the runway, and also airfield elevation. So all that's fed into the flight planning system and it'll come up with a really accurate figure. So we'll use generic figures today for this weight and this runway. So today we'll put in 120 for V1. That's top one. For the moment, all you need to know about, you use these during the takeoff run. So you use
for what?
To keep the nose straight. Okay, so when you're ground taxiing, use this.
Yeah.
But once you're on the runway and lined up, you don't use that.
Okay.
You use the pedals. Okay. Now,
to do what exactly?
So it keeps the aircraft straight on the runway.
Yeah.
So for example, if the aircraft starts to drift to the right, you push left pedal.
Okay.
If you want the nose to go right, you push right pedal. So
Okay,
and that's how you steer.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
All right.
Yeah. The brake is.
And brakes at the top. So you bring your
this.
feet up, what your toes fall. That's the brakes.
Okay.
Okay. Now once you finish braking, it's always good practice to bring your feet back down. So so your heels are on the ground, but your toes are on the bottom of the pedal. So you can still activate the rudder, but you can't activate.
Why are
the
your
brake.
pedals so much more depressed than mine? Mine seems to be higher. I don't know why.
No, I don't think
They're the same.
Yeah, the same.
What about these? What about the same?
Yeah, foot rests.
They're just. Okay.
That's right, foot rests. Yeah.
So basically, when it's on autopilot, you do nothing. You just
Yeah, it's
keep
passive.
that.
Yeah, and there's a tray table in the aircraft that pulls out here for dinner as well.
Okay. No worries. Okay, that's fine.
Comfort, not for speed.
That's going right there.
Right, so what we'll do is we'll get the pushback going. So first of all, we'll take the
Do you know what? I wish I could just practice without it being a real flight.
Oh yeah,
It's a bit too much.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Well, that's why we tipped you back. It's kind of cool to get normal practice. There you go. So if you're going to lift it up, we'll take that to the off position. That's the parking brake. Take the pointer around, that's it. And we'll push back nose right. Okay. Nose on, push back nose right. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing fab. Right, okay, so what we do is we can start the engines now.
Because yeah, we're reversing.
Yeah, so the tug will be pushing us back now. So we move the start switch to start position. And then just a little bit back, that's it. A little bit to there, sorry. That's it. And you start number 2, so you lift that up and move it forward. Okay. Number 1 engine, number 2 engine, little grey box just shows the ignition stop.
Right, I'm doing nothing now. The aircraft's just moving on its own.
Yeah, because the tug would be attached, pushing us back. So the aircraft has a tug.
Okay. So will it come to a stop automatically on its own, and then we have to?
Yeah. So basically, what happens is the tug driver is in control of the aircraft at this point. The crew can't do anything. Right?
Anyway, this runway is 2,000 metres.
Yeah.
That's not it, is it?
It is. That's it. So that's no, this here. No,
yeah.
No, it's there.
Okay.
All right.
So are we going? Sorry, are we going forwards down here?
Yeah,
and then turning.
Then we're going to go onto the runway to dead the fire and spin it round.
Okay, fine.
So this is simulated. They get the guy with his headset outside walking. The tug's pushing his back. Then he will stop the tug. He will then give control back to the aircraft.
Yeah.
We'll stop there for a second.
Okay. So to drive it forwards now to turn, we literally.
Yeah. So you park the brake on first. So you put it back on. So if you want number 2 engines come up, so we start number 1 engine, so lift it up, move it forward. So this one here, sorry, lift it up, move it forward. Okay, we've got hydraulic systems, 3 hydraulic systems.
Yeah.
We've got lots of electrics, there's electrical systems, electrics. Okay. So once this is wound up, we'll do a quick flight control check, make sure all flight controls work, and we'll taxi off down. Okay. I'm just going to wait for this to come online. This generator is driven by number 1 engine, so once this is fully online, this will come on. We can just switch off.
You can feel underneath you, can't you?
Yeah. It'll start to wobble now.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of getting this straight, I take it's this first.
Yeah. Now, if you feel it, just have a quick feel of it. You see spring load to the middle. All right. So there's nothing's going to happen at the moment. All right. So until we're moving forward, so nothing's going to happen until we move forward. But see it's spring loaded.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at there's a scale on it. Now, see the figure 10.
Yeah.
That's the maximum you need to turn it. Okay, so no more than 10 when you're turning. Now, the technique with this is just to be quite gentle with it. So, for example, now actually when you get to the end there, it's not a 90-degree turn, it's like a 45-degree turn.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is I'll demonstrate the first little turns here when we get up there. So all I'm going to do is when I get there, I'm going to turn this wheel to the right, and the pointer goes the wrong way, so don't worry about which way the pointer's going. If you want to turn right, turn the wheel to the right.
Yeah.
You set the pointer on 5, right? And then hold it. And then once you set it, resist the temptation to move it again until the aircraft settle down.
Okay.
And then when you want to go straight, slowly power your brakes up here, so we switch that off. There, switch this off here. We're about to ground taxi, so that was the taxi in the middle. Okay, the hydraulics are running, so we're doing now switch this. Switch the flaps back to normal. And we can extend the flaps at the back of the wheel. Okay, so you put 2 fingers on the front on the top, so that's it. Squeeze it, and just one on the release it. Flaps on the front point, flaps on the back. They'll look at flight control check. So this demonstrates the blocking, so when we're full left, that's the ailerons on the legs that make the aircraft go. Big spoiler on the top. Elevate the tail, pitch walking down, go back and forward. And you feel the rudder's moving. We're going to check the rudder on the tail, so it's going to go full left, full right on the rudder. Okay, so what you do is do your checks now. So you check your sticks, so you go full one way, and just look at the screen when you're doing it. So fully back. That's it. You see, fully forward, fully down and back to the middle, then fully left, that's it, and then fully right, and then back to the middle, and then squeeze the pedals left and right, so push left pedal, so when you get to there, and then back right pedal, that's it, keep pushing, that's it, and back to the middle, and you want to make sure it's centre, so push the gets in the middle, go a bit more to the left, a bit more, try a bit more, that's it, done, fantastic, okay, right. Get the taxiing done, so you can check the brakes for us in a second, so I'll get the aircraft moving forward, and I'll check the brakes for us. Okay, so just push your force forward and take the power brake, good shot. Okay, brilliant, that's it, and then once you brake, you're off the brakes now, that's it, move forward. Oh yeah! This yellow line is the taxi line.
Yeah,
now you want to. No, we can feel it, yes. So on that line to come down, like roughly that start tiny movement. There we go.
So just stay in here.
Yes, there we go. So does that look a bit right for you? It's difficult to tell my side. So
It's not, yeah.
yeah, just
Does this want to be in the middle of
it wants to be about there.
Yeah, so it needs to be there.
Yeah. Now the visual's a bit different, a bit odd on our side because we've got like the visuals to be correct on Caroline's side, so it looks over and sideways on our side. Okay.
Yeah, so I've literally did tiny movements.
Yeah, I'll control the speed with the brakes, so don't worry about that. That's it.
And then I take it with brake to again so we can turn the aircraft on.
Yeah, I've slowed it down a little bit. I'll start doing the braking for you.
I don't mind having to go.
Okay, there you go. So just get ready to apply the brakes now. The aircraft will snatch left and right a little bit right, as you brake, so you just got to be a bit in the wheels just to prevent it. So a little bit of wheel in. That's it. A bit more power. So you can take the brakes off now. So tiny little bit of wheel in and hold it. Just tiny bit in and hold it. That's it. And then when you want to go straight, slowly back to the middle. So the key with this is just a really small movement to make it nice and hold it. Now we're entering the active runway, so it's into ground control effectively start to push back, they give it departure clearance, and then taxi clearance, so it's taxi here, alpha line up, enter the back track line up runway 08, and then we'll turn to the left, once we're on the runway, it goes down the end and just spin it around. Glance the wheel before you move and you set 10 over there, set over there. Just log it over there on the wheel, lovely, and slowly centre it. Okay. Now there's a turning area down the left hand side, so we go straight ahead for the moment, and then we're going to enter that area down on the left, so we're going to head towards that bottom left corner and then we're going to spin it round. Now the difference
Sorry,
here...
so I can see here now. Spin it round, but
So-
as in right.
Yeah, so we'll go straight ahead for the moment, and then we're going to head towards the left, okay, that bottom left hand corner, so I'll just slow us down a little bit. Okay. Now if you just put a little bit of left wheel in, and just point towards that bottom left corner, so a little bit left wheel, a little bit in. Okay, let's spin it back to the middle now, lovely, maybe a little bit more left wheel. That's it, there we go, and centre it, that's lovely. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get to a full right wheel in, so full right wheel, all the way around. Okay, that's great. Full right wheel, full right wheel. Okay. That's good. Full right wheel. Tap the right brake a little bit, just tap the right brake as well. That's right. Don't worry. There we go, just try and get to my Right, okay, that's the hard bit over. Well done. Good job. Now we're slightly slow, we'll use the rudder for takeoff to get it lined up. Okay, so anyway, so park and brake, come on.
So I have to put the brakes on quite heavy.
That's alright, so park and brake, come on now. That's it, lift it up, we'll take that to the opposite position. Now once you've finished with the ground taxiing, you drop your feet down. Now the reason for it, you still have your feet on the bottom of the pedal so you can apply rudder, but make sure your heels are on the ground, that's it.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is that you don't want to have your feet up during the takeoff run when you're applying your rudder because you're accidentally apply brake.
Yeah.
So you have your feet down so you operate the rudder, but you cannot apply brake. Okay? Because the last thing you want to do is slow down during the takeoff run.
Yeah.
Okay, takeoff checklist has come up. It's got an automatic braking system, so you stop the takeoff, the aircraft will brake automatically, so you select that to max on there. Okay, seatbelt signs ready, cabin's ready, spoilers to arm, big panels on the wings that come up, you won't have to arm them for departure, because you can stop the takeoff, so you can pull up until this click, and that means ground spoilers armed. And then finally, things like computers all have to be everything's okay, so the takeoff top to the bottom there, just select that one there. And the aircraft's in normal, aircraft's happy. Right, so all I'm going to get you to do for the takeoff run, so first of all, when your hands are on, try not to press these red buttons, really auto thrust disconnect, you get max in, the aircraft doesn't know what speed to fly at. Your hands are on, make sure your thumb and pinky are clear. All we get you to do is advance the throttle nice and gently all the way through to the end of the range. There's a couple of restrictions you can just push past them, okay, and all the way to the end. Airspeed's will start increasing. what we can, we can do that. So technically what this is, I'll hold it on the brakes.
Stop
Like that.
flipping the mic.
Okay, and what I'll do is I'll get you to advance the throttles. I'll just demonstrate this bit. If you look at the screen, the circles. I'll eventually get you to advance the throttles nice and gently until the blue circles go in the 5s, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call engine stable, and then all you do is you go nice and smoothly forward, all the way like that.
Okay, fine.
Aircraft will start to accelerate, and then we'll do the speed calls.
And then here, it's lifting it up, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, so basically, when I call V1 rotate, got that, and hold it. So then, those will come up, we'll get to climb altitude.
Just make sure.
And I'll just say 70 away. I'll say 70 stick, I'll put the stick back in the middle, just do that. Alright, okay, so pump the engine off. Okay, hands on throttles, I'll do the brakes for a second. So nice and gently forward, those circles are on the 5s, so look, there's a small movement. I think keep going. The smallest right there, the little agony, go one more, that's it there, lovely. Perfect. Okay, engine stable, brakes are off, throttles to the forward, all the way, that's it. Hand on side stick, and you hold that left pedal for you to get in the middle.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one, mate.
So, there we go.
Jesus Christ.
Your airspeed is active, airspeed is increasing. We'll do a speed check at 100. I'll just check the mine is the same as yours, so 100, 100. Okay, V1, rotate.
Now?
Yeah, so gently back with the side stick. Keep pulling back, a little bit more, keep pulling. Okay, stick back to the middle. Perfect. Positive rate of climb, undercarriage up, so lean forward, pull aside and raise the wheels. Pull out.
Can't do it.
Okay, sorry. And then autopilot in AP1, so you select that there. And you let the side stick go now.
Leave what?
Let the side stick go, that's it, and we're away.
And that's it?
That's it, we're off, yeah.
Bloody hell, I can't. Okay. I can't see a bloody thing.
No, you can't, you've got to do it all, you can't look out on the outside on all, you've got to do it all in here. Yeah, the aircraft's doing it, so see flashing lever climb.
Yeah.
So you bring it back to climbing power, so back 2 clicks, you want that white line to line up with CL. So 2 clicks, 1 more, that's it, and that's the climb gate, okay? Nicely done. And we're away. And so
if I want to climb higher, I take it it's just literally this, is it? The whole, well, it's autopilot now,
it's autopilot's
Oh,
flying the
bloody
route, autopilot's going to take you to the right altitude,
Yeah.
autopilot's controlling the speed and the heading. Alright.
Yeah.
So there we go, see the speed is stuck at 180 and that's because that's speed restriction.
Yeah.
180.
Yeah.
And it stays in force at that point there.
Okay.
So after takeoff checks,
180 here. So in terms of altitude here,
Yeah,
11,000. So what am I now?
yeah, 6,000
62,000 again.
for looking for 11,000, yeah.
Right, so I've got to put it together.
Yeah. Okay, so after takeoff checks, runway turn light comes off, so you switch that down.
Yeah.
This one comes off, all the way down, yeah. And then you disarm the spoilers, give them a shutdown to go quick. Or just get push down, sorry, just push down, or just push it.
Push it?
Push down, well, that's
sorry,
it. Oh, sorry,
push it. Yeah.
No, so that's all that. That's it.
Okay.
So you arm it, that's arm for takeoff, and you push down to disarm it for landing.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so next checks will happen passing 10,000 feet. We'll call the map up, see where we are.
Yeah.
And set the aircraft. There we go, flying LCL1. Okay, so the speed restriction, once we pass this point here, the speed restriction won't apply. The aircraft will calculate in your cruise speed, that will appear at the top of the screen, more accelerated cruise speed.
Yeah. Okay. And sorry, things like fuel tanks and stuff. Where are we in terms of that?
Okay, so there we go. They've got all the contents on there.
Right, okay.
So we've got 2 tons in the wings. You've got 40, not much. Dribble in the centre tanks. But 700 in the outboard tanks.
Okay, and tells you how much has been used of it. Is that fuel use?
This is fuel flow in kilograms per hour.
Okay.
So we're burning 560 kilograms per hour.
Right.
Okay. Our total fuel on board is 568.
Yeah.
Okay, passing 10,000 feet, landing lights get retracted, so they're fully down, those 2. Wing light comes off. Okay, and then you let the passengers run around, seatbelt sign off. That's it.
So we're slowing up now?
Yeah, so that's we're levelling off, so the engines are winding back, so we don't bong the...
Shit, we're almost like 11,000 feet, almost like maximum altitude.
So we don't actually go past the speed limit. Okay? That's why the engines are going back. Now actually, it knows we're passing the speed limit now, so the aircraft is accelerating. So now we can bring the flaps up, the final stage of flaps. Your fingers and thumbs flaps to 0. That's it. And the aircraft's going to accelerate to 290 knots. Now we're going to bring the speed back a little bit because I want to get time to do the collision avoidance event. So we'll take manual control of the speed. So you pull this out, so it goes click, yeah, pull out, so it goes click. And if you set to 20, wind it back to 220. Okay.
Christ, yeah.
And that's you just telling the aircraft to fly 220 knots. Okay.
So this is increasing it beyond what I'm supposed to be. Shit, look at the mountains, really close, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, and the thing is, well, a good point you made about on takeoff, you couldn't see out front.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't fly these aircraft like light aircraft. A light aircraft, you can do it all looking outside.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
The pitch altitudes are so steep on a jet, you cannot do it on a jet.
No.
Okay. Especially if you're flying in conditions like this.
So this is still flight plan, it's just a voltage speed.
Sorry, say again. It's
So this is still set flight plan in terms of planes flying autopilot, it's just the voltage speed.
yeah, all we've altered the speed, yeah. And the reason I've done that is want to keep the speed back so we do this collision avoidance event. Okay, now traffic collision avoidance event, so TCAS, traffic collision avoidance system.
Yeah.
Alright, all aircraft have to have it, all commercial aircraft. And how this works is that this box will electronically scan the sky ahead and will communicate electronically with any other aircraft in 40 miles. We're both giving each other position information, height information. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is we'll quickly demonstrate one coming in from the right, so you can see how you see it. If you range up to 20 miles on there, aircraft TCAS allow. I'll put one at so I'll make it 15 miles coming in from the right. Okay, and there's going to be 1,000 feet above us. Okay. Some positions in a second. There he is.
Yeah.
It says plus 10 is 1,000 feet. Now, minimum separation is 1,000 feet, so he's not going to be an issue for us. He's not in the way. The next one I'm going to generate is going to be on the nose at 20 miles, but 100 feet above us, not 1,000.
Yeah,
and that's 900 feet too close.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten the route up just to make it a bit straighter. Alright. We'll go direct it on.
Hang on, we've now turned.
Yeah, but it's just got the route here. Look, it's just it's like king. But I want to get a more straight line. So actually, I'm going to direct it on king. And see us putting a straight line on it.
Yeah.
We'll set that, and it'll be able to keep us on a steady heading for the collision avoidance event. Okay, so see, he's not going to be an issue. He's coming in from the side. We'll call the map up, and you can see him. Center aircraft. There he is, coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. His call sign is hamster. Excellent. There we go. So next one we'll demonstrate is on the nose at 20 miles on the nose, alright? Aircraft, keep this alert, 20 miles. Now you should never get, my whole flying career I never got any of these, you should never get a warning on here. Something's gone wrong if you get a warning.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put 100 feet above us, generate. Okay, so the next one is coming in at the top.
Yeah.
Now how it works is that as the aircraft are closer together, the TCAS system of this aircraft will agree with that aircraft that there's a collision risk, alright? And that will give us a warning, and it should say traffic over the audio. And then, I should see when it's going to the top actually.
It's heading towards us, yeah?
Yes, where is he?
There.
Oh, there you go, so he's across, he's fine, he's out of the way.
Yeah.
So with 35 to 48 seconds to contact, this TCAS system will agree with that system as a collision risk, and it'll say traffic.
Yeah.
And then with 20 to 30 seconds to contact, the aircraft will work out what to do.
Okay.
And they both agree with each other which one's going to go up and which one's going to go down.
Yeah.
It's a fail-safe system, you can't get both descending or climbing at the same time.
I take it, do you manually do it? Does it for you?
It's called Auto TCAS, does it itself.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so now we're getting to 35 to 48 second mark. Right. And what's going to happen now is that it will start, it should, it says.
So I assume it's us that's going to divert.
Yeah, but both aircraft will manoeuvre.
Hang on, it's
Traffic.
There we go, that's the warning. So you rate down to 10 miles on there. So coffee and donut down. And now it's monitoring, okay? You just have to monitor it and make sure the aircraft does what
It's supposed to do.
yeah. So
If it doesn't, we're really in trouble.
yeah, so actually you just have to monitor, yeah, and then be ready to intervene.
Right,
There you go.
now.
Done it, okay.
Descend.
Okay, so aircraft's going to descend. Now if you see the separation is increasing, that's 200 feet,
Yeah, you can see. Yeah.
300 feet, 400 feet coming up, there we
Not
go.
going down that quickly though, are we?
No, it's fine. So it's a really gentle manoeuvre, but you remember you're both manoeuvring, so actually you don't have to do a crazy manoeuvre. You see him go over there, he goes over the top. Alright, so he's gone up, we've gone down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, perfect.
And then by the time we pass, we've got about 800 feet, something like that. It'll assess and we're clear,
Yeah.
and it'll bring us back up and then back down. So
Clear of conflict.
and it should bring us back. So what we'll do, we'll stop the climb, we'll set it to 10,000 at the moment, okay? So we'll press that back in first, go back into manage mode, alright, just go to climb, and then press that back in, and that'll just bring us into the correct speed range.
Should be 180 then.
Yeah, so we're going up, climbing up, so we're going to accelerate up to cruise speed now. Okay, just put that back to 9, 10 minutes.
God, it's so bloody clever.
It is, and the observation levels are fantastic on it, it's great. Okay, I'll quickly call up the weather for Saltzberg.
Is it broadly systems similar on every aircraft?
Yeah, all the Airbus systems are very similar.
Yeah.
Even Boeing.
But I was going to say what's Boeing like.
Boeing, I get on an Airbus any day over a Boeing, that's all I'm saying.
Right.
Just from a safety point of view, because we've had so many safety issues at Boeing. It's ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to quickly call up the weather at Saltzberg. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Let me see here. Now in reality you get it through the box, but it's done a software update and it's not working.
Yeah.
So on here is this first line here, so it says LOWS, which is Saltzberg. Issued on the 3rd at 9:20 in the morning.
Yeah.
The wind is northerly 3408 knots. The wind, so these 4 nines means greater than 10 kilometres visibility, with few cloud at 6,000 feet, temperature 9, dew point 0, atmospheric pressure, which is set for your altimeter for landing, is 1028. I'm going to put that information for landing system, which is inter-destination data. So you hit performance, next phase, oh sorry, got it, that's fine. So what we'll do here is, QNH, which is the atmospheric pressure, is 1028. That's the QNH box. The temperature is 9. I actually just select 9 on the keypad. And the temperature. Yeah. Now the wind, even though it's northerly, we're landing on the southerly runway, so what we'll do is we'll make the wind southerly for landing. So we'll type in 150 and then a slash, and then 10. Okay, that's that one there. Now on the way down, you've got to get audio high calls. Now at some point you've got to decide whether to land or go around. Now all airports have the minimum descent altitude you're allowed to go to. Right, so on the approach chart, okay, ILS instrument landing system, DA is decision altitude, refer to minimums. The minimums down here, there we go. So we're a category C aircraft.
Yeah.
So our minimum descent altitude above sea level is 1682, which means we'll be at 271 feet above the ground. So that's the lowest point you can go, and if you get to that point and you can't see the ground, you've got to go around. Okay, so we're going to tell the aircraft that's your decision height. So 1682. Okay, and that's into the barrel box. Alright, that means when we get to 1682, we'll be at 271 feet above the ground, and it'll say minimums. And on the flight deck, one pilot will say decide, and the other one who's monitoring will say continue, land, or go around. Okay, so the rule is you've got a 550 metres visibility, and if you get to 271 feet above the ground and you can't see the ground,
you've got to go.
now you can have 3 attempts at landing. If you don't get in on the 3rd attempt, you're legally obliged to go somewhere else. You can't have a 4th attempt. Okay. So if you raise up to 20 on there now, okay, I see down and arrows come up. Right. Now there's a height restriction on this descent, so we're going to set the height you want to come down to for the approach, which is 4,000. But the aircraft will stop us at 7 anyway for that restriction. So we're going to set 4,000 at the window, and then when you get there, just press the white button in, just give it a shove in. This one here. So that one. That's right. That's fine. That's one. There you go. And there you go. If you look, that's the rate of descent indicator. So we're starting to go down. Okay. aircraft will keep us at these height restrictions en route. Okay.
So are we doing automatic landing or manual?
You can do it whatever you want. If you want to do automatic, we'll do automatic landing. I can show you that. So what do you fancy doing?
I fancy manual, I don't want to crash the plane.
No, you won't crash it, don't worry. Yeah.
I'd like to know, that's the secret spot. But I wouldn't mind you, this is the thing, you know, obviously you've got controls as well, so if I do something wrong, you need to tell me. And it's
Oh yeah. So what we'll do, we'll let the automatics bring it down to, if you like,
a certain level,
down to minimums.
yeah.
And then we'll disengage the autopilot minimums, and the aircraft's pretty much centre on the runway. And all you're going to do at the bottom is hold the stick nice and steady. It will go minimums, then it'll go 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, that's the high calls.
Okay.
And then as you reach 20, just bring the throttles back until they stop, which is there.
Okay.
Hold the stick nice and steady. Now you are supposed to raise the nose of the aircraft by 3 degrees. Now it's tiny.
Yeah.
So what I tend to say to people in the first attempt is hold the stick steady, it'll still touch down.
Okay.
It's like from the landing, it'll still touch down. Once you're on the ground,
Yeah.
the throttles are back here, you can then engage reverse thrust. And what you need to do with that is once you're on the ground, lean forward with those paddles.
Okay.
That'll unlock the levers and you pull the levers all the way back,
Okay.
and that's reverse thrust. I'll talk you through it if you do it.
Yeah, okay. How much time do you have? Do you have not much time to do it, everything? I'm quite sure it's comes
Yeah,
quite quick,
it all happens quite quickly at the bottom, yeah. So it's all, but it's all very standard. Okay.
Okay.
So
does anything here tell you how long till landing or how long you
Yeah,
got
so-
effectively?
bottom left, 15.3, that's a raised touchdown.
Okay.
Now that's point to point, that's actually from there to there.
Yeah.
So it's not quite right. We're actually doing a lot more. If you look here, if you go to flight plan, okay, we're actually got because we're flying that round that corner, we've actually got 27 miles to run.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you look at the screen, there's a purple D, and that's the deceleration point. That's the latest point you start slowing the aircraft down. So what we'll do is we'll slow the aircraft down just before, so we'll do that now. So go to performance,
Yeah.
activate approach phase, that one there, and then confirm it. And if you look now, the engine's winding back, so the aircraft knows it's trying to slow
Yeah.
down. Now we've got to arm the autopilot to intercept the beams from the ground, so you select APPR there. That means the autopilot's now armed to bring us round onto the approach. Okay. Saltzberg's over there somewhere on the right hand side. Oh, there is over that bit there. Yeah. So there's a height restriction of 7,000, which the aircraft was managed for us. Now we've got to start the turnaround for the right section, okay?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, so we're now 11.8 miles roughly.
Yeah.
What have we got on there? 16. You want to be ready to take flap 1 by 12 miles. Now you can't extend the flaps flying too quickly, so you'll be below 230 knots. Now we're a little bit quick, so what we'll do is we'll drop the undercarriage nice and early. So you pull this out and drop the wheels, pull it towards you, that's it. Now you're looking for 3 greens on here and you're looking for 3 greens on here. Alright. And that'll help wash the speed off. So you've got that's indicating wheels are down and locked.
Yeah.
Okay. Speed's coming back nicely. Now we're intercepting the instrument landing system, so speed will come back to 230 very shortly. And when we get there, we'll take flap 1. Alright. And then you take it 5 knots there. So we'll take flap 1, yeah, so fingers come flaps to 1, that's it. We check on the screen, it says 1 is deployed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, next flap limiting speed, flap 2 going to be below 200, so speed's coming back nicely.
Yeah.
So once we get to 205, we can take flap 2.
2,500.
And yeah, another 5 knots, yeah, there we go. Okay, flap 2 now, that's fine. Okay. And if you look flap 3 below 185, you've actually got little orange marks to help you. So once you get to 190, you can take flap 3. There you go, flap 3. takeoff speed's 177, so any time now you can take full flat. Okay, landing checklist has come up, so the arm the spoilers for landing, that's the big panels on the wings, you want them to come up, so you pull that up to those click. That's them armed. Then the only thing's not in the checklist is the auto brake, that needs to go to medium on there, so select medium.
See the runway.
That's it. Yeah, in good shot. That's it, there we go. The runway straight ahead, a bit blurry, but there you go. Okay, speed's coming back nicely. Now the rule here is you're going to be fully stabilised by 1,000 feet above the ground. What that means is on the glide slope, on the left, that's the dry slope steering, on the localizer left-right steering, at your approach speed, gear down, flaps at full. And that's which we are. We're going to achieve that quite nice. So we've achieved that by 1,300 feet above the ground. Okay, so let the aircraft bring it down. Now when it gets to 500 feet, I get you to rest your hands on like that, 500.
Yeah.
And then when we get to minimums, if you look across here, okay, double press the button on that.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll disengage the autopilot. Now try not to move the stick when you do it. Just two gentle pressures on the button. Hold the stick nice and steady, and it'll go 100, 50, 40, 30, 20. At 20, throttles back.
Okay.
1,000.
So this is going where now?
Yeah, nothing at the moment.
Nothing
Leave that. I'll tell you when to move it. Okay.
Okay. So it's still quite high. It's still 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet, yeah. So nicely on the approach.
I have to say, I've not been in many planes where it's been this nice. Normally it's up and down.
Oh yeah. I set the conditions with no turbulence. And so it's a lovely crisp winter's day.
It's lovely to land like this.
So I'll talk you through it as we do it. Okay, so the next call will be 500 feet on the audio.
500.
Okay, now it's going to say 100 above in a second. That's 100 above your decision height. Okay.
400.
So it's 100 above now.
100 above.
Okay. So when it says minimums, two presses of the button. Try not to move the stick when it says minimums. Okay.
Minimum.
Okay, two presses of the button. That's it. Lovely. Hold it all nice and steady. Lovely. Perfect.
It was easy so far.
So you've got
100.
You've got manual control
No,
now.
what am I doing with this?
Yeah, when it says 20, throttles back. Okay, so I'll tell you when.
50.
0.
40.
Yeah, all the way back.
30. 20.
That's it,
Restart.
lovely, hold it steady. Lovely, leave forward, lift the paddles. Don't leave us back. All the way back.
Now?
Yeah, fully back, that's it. Well done, good job.
That's it?
That's it, yeah.
So I was thinking I was going to have to press the brakes or something, I'm not.
No, that's it, no, it's got auto brake. So auto brake's on. That's it, I was doing it already, it's doing it already.
Okay.
That's it. And then all you do is cancel reverse. Take your hands off, we'll show you how to cancel reverse. All you do is go like that, cancel reverse. Right.
Okay.
Right, brilliant, well done Captain, good job.
Do you know what? I mean, I like know nothing or anything, but I actually would like to do this. It's quite.
You know something? It's a fun thing to do.
It is.
I was gonna have to. I think we've run out of time, unfortunately. So what we'll do, we'll just taxi off here and we'll just come to a stop here and do the shutdown here. Next customs room. Anyway, that was. I know it's all quite compressed, and there's a lot happening.
Yeah, there's an awful lot you told me there, which I will just go.
Yeah, that's it. But it gives you an idea. That's a real-time flight. How it really be for real. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so park and brake, come on. And set flaps go back to 0. Okay. And then normally the guy runs out for the power cable, right? But he runs out from the terminal with the power cable. Right. On there. So external power is available. So select that on. And all you do now is wait until the flaps are retracted. So wait for them all to come in. Then you shut the engines down 1 and 2. So you can disarm the speed brakes. Just give a shutdown. It goes click. Push down. That's it. And the spoilers are going. There we go. And then we shut the engines down 1 and 2. Up and back. Up and back. That's it. And then you go through reverse selection. So now it says lighting goes off. Oh, sorry, down, all the way down, sorry. That's it. All the light switches fully off. Okay, brilliant. And we forgot to get the passengers sit down on the way down, that was my fault. Fuel pumps, do 1, 2, 3, I'll do these 3. Emergency oxygen supply for the crew, and then navigation computers go to off, just all 3 to the left. Oh, the other way, so that's it, yeah, and the other 2 as well. Brilliant, that's it.
All about this one here?
Yeah, in the middle, yeah, all back. There you go, fantastic, there you go. Good job.
That's it!